working out is one of my passions, and I do all different types of workouts, whether it's lifting or running or hiking. I definitely like to stay strong, and it's like my therapy. Instead of talking about my feelings, I'd rather just go to a gym and like sweat and be fatigued, and that's definitely like my release, like my stress release. Although I live this active and healthy lifestyle, what most people don't know about me is I live with a health condition. When I was 2 weeks old, I had my circumcision, and doctors couldn't stop the bleeding, and the last test diagnosed me with severe hemophilia A. Hemophilia is a blood disorder where my blood doesn't clot, and I have severe hemophilia, so I was born with like 0.01% of clotting factors. Definitely remember getting hurt a lot as a kid. I had so many ankle and knee injuries that I can't even count. I had countless bleeds when I was younger, and there's a few that put me out for weeks, if not months at a time. I think I definitely lived recklessly. I was snowboarding, wakeboarding. I just didn't think about the long-term consequences. I always thought about short-term consequences. Was never thinking about the future and like what all these bleeds are gonna do to my joints permanently. So when I was 15, I had a hip bleed, a iliopsoas bleed. I think it was like 6 months I was really in pain and in crutches. My first thought was, I can't imagine being a 30-year-old dad who can't run around with his kids. After that bleed in my hip, I approached hemophilia very differently. I'd worked with my doctor instead of against my doctor, and started listening to the activities that I could take part in and maintain a healthy lifestyle, and started to get in tune with my own body and understand my limits, and definitely understood how my body works and what it takes to maintain a healthy life. I became very serious with my treatment after that bleed. I was treating after I'd already feel pain. So I kind of changed my mindset afterwards, where I would treat before the pain. I was infusing prophylactically and staying up on all my treatments and never would skip a day, and it showed. Factor treatment, it has to be personalized to your lifestyle, and go to your doctor and be honest with yourself and have open communication with your doctor and tell them how you're feeling, tell them what you would like to see in your lifestyle, and they'll give you a personalized treatment, and you have to stay up on your treatment. I've never felt why me and why do I have hemophilia, to feel sorry for yourself and say, oh, why me? Why are all my friends normal? I just rather take responsibility and deal with it, and instead of having sympathy. I never wanted the sympathy. Kind of just owned up to it and took control and made it my issue, not the issue controlling my life. I definitely want the younger generation to know that you don't have to let hemophilia control who you are as a person. I think it's really important to go see your doctor and come up with a personalized plan, and stick to your treatment and come up with right dosing and right treatment regimen. And it's also important, if you want to do an activity, go see your doctor and find out if the safest way to do this activity is, and whether it's even an option to do this activity. And you could come up with certain plans, and you don't have to let hemophilia control who you are as a person.